That's not what I want to do. General unlock. Put you on down. Let's monitor to make sure that I get this. So I can keep all of my secrets safe. Alright. Can I see my friends who are on beta? Apparently not. Okay. So we are currently just exploring. Gotta set up my key bindings. Ugh. Maybe I'll just manually click. I'll click beta. Alright. Adventure guide. Come on, guide your friends. Bonus events. Cool. Pretty flowers. Candles. Cool mount. Cool owl people. What's up, owl people? What's up, my little owl blood? It's a pretty dope winged griffin lion here. Oh, they're making the poor owls scrub the floors. Aw. Be free, owls. I feel like these owls are like slaves. Oh, they're so cute. Alright. Cool robots. Are they watching me? Look at this. The robot's watching me. That's pretty cool. Alright. Is there supposed to be a quest here or something? Oh, Colossus. Okay. Oh, neat fountain. That's pretty. I haven't checked any of my talents yet. These look like they're the same as on live for the most part. I think Balance and Resto Affinity got some new stuff. Yeah, I have to be balanced in order to have Typhoon. I have to be Resto to be Oribos Vortex. So it's a flat nerf to Guardian Druid, right? Used to. We could have both Typhoon and Vortex. Now we have to choose between one or the other. Lame. Mass Roots, Heart of the Wild. Abilities associated with the Chosen Affinity are substantially empowered. So this increases a lot of damage. Seems largely useless. Alright, Mass Roots or May Bash. I guess I'll be taking Mass Roots for once. Yeah, Cybe, we're on the beta. Check it out. Soul Forest, Galactic Guardian, Incarn. Yeah. Everything else is the same, except I don't like the affinities changes. That's cruddy for just losing utility. It never feels good, right? And you know, Guardian Druids were in such a strong spot on live. I guess we do get Cyclone back. Can I even cast it in bear form? Oh, it looks like I do get Berserk back. That's one thing they're giving bear druids, which is like, okay. I know Pumps, the big Guardian Druid theory crafter, is big on like, oh, Guardian Druids are the only class that don't have an offensive cooldown. You have to have an offensive cooldown as a tank. It's so important. And I don't see it. Like, there's never been a point where I've felt like, oh man, I need an offensive cooldown in order to handle my rotation. It's kind of just extra fluff to me. It's one extra thing I have to remember to press, right? It's kind of nice for generating snap aggro, but whatever. Alright, go Berserk for 15 seconds, reducing cooldowns on those, and the cost of iron for... Alright, well, it's a little bit of a defensive cooldown as well, but just not that impressed. Alright, let's see if we can cast Cyclone in bear form, because if not, it's worthless. Oh, look at that. Absolutely worthless. Cool. More Guardian Druid utility. This is going to just be me bitching about bear druids constantly. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm just DPSing in bear form, or in bird form for no reason. I click my buttons because none of my keybinds are set up. I was hoping I could copy over my keybinds from live, but it looks like that is not the case. Yes, alright. Combat controls. Auto loot. Gotta turn this on. It's gonna take me weeks just to get beta set up properly. Oh, look at these cool. They're like those wish monster mounts that we got. The art is obviously super cool. This is really neat. All right. But yeah, in terms of like, there's just nothing exciting about Guardian Druid for me right now. Like we get one DPS cooldown, which I guess some people lose their minds over. We lose a lot of our utility. Like those are things that I'm going to miss a lot, right? I'm going to notice those moments in a dungeon where it's like, fuck, I wish I had Typhoon right now, but I'm Balance Affinity or Resto Affinity or vice versa, you know? I will notice the missing of that a lot more than I've noticed not having a 3-minute cooldown for the past 2 years. So it's whatever. Is Cyclone the only new thing? Let's see. Bark Skin, Bear Form, Cat Form, Tingling Roots, Growl, Hibernate, Iron Fur. Again, I don't know why like they really insist on locking so much of Guardian Druid utility out of our forms, you know? On the one hand, I kind of get the healing stuff. It's like, yeah, you should have to have an opportunity cost if you're going to heal. And I kind of like that gameplay a little bit, to be honest. I like trying to find places where I can safely shift out and drop a Swift Mend on somebody. That's kind of cool and interesting to me. You know, it's a little bit of high risk, high reward kind of gameplay. But as far as the utility spells, like Cyclone, like Entangling Roots, like Druids essentially just don't have those, right? If you're a bear Druid, because you can't drop out of form to use them. All right, come on, teleport blade. Cool, cool, cool. All right. And roar. Fine. I guess I could go over to balance since I'm more likely to play balance once this goes live. Oh, dang, it's Ben. What's up? I don't think so, Ferrari. Let's find out. Let's go and I guess I could check it in any spec, right? I think it's a, yeah. So even in balance, I should be able to tell. All right, no, let's go ahead and go full feral and see. Oh, look at this cute little moth over here that I'm gonna kill to test my abilities. Really happy to see Space Cadet Murphy in stream. I hope I didn't dox him too much. Anytime I meet a real life friend on Twitch, I'm like, oh, real life name. All right. It looks like cats do not have Cyclone at all. Is that what I'm seeing here? We got Berserk, Maim, Moonkin Form, Rake, Corruption, Rip, Swipe, Survival Instinct, Sunfire. What? This can't be right. Where's all the cat abilities? Shred. No Rake? No, what is going on here? What did I transform to? Substitute Feral. Where's Rake? Where's everything? General. Druid. I guess these are general. They got them sorted out by general Druid spells versus feral spells. Okay, I got you. All right, so let's see. Can we Cyclone in cat form? Nope. Put you out. All right. Sorry, little moth, but you must die so that I can test my might. I guess I'm feral right now, so I need to be trying to play like a feral. Arr, arr, I'm a kitty. Arr, I'm gonna bite you. Arr, I should be putting bleeds on you, but you know, who actually plays feral? So, woo. All right. We're gonna switch back to Guardian Druid just because that's what I'm most used to. I might try playing balance more as beta goes on, since again that's more likely what I'm going to be playing Shadowlands as. But for right now, just while I'm trying to acclimate myself to the new systems, I want to kind of make things as recognizable for me as possible, you know. So I think I did see a quest over here. We're gonna go check out my cool raptor form. Yeah, Iman. All right. Now when I logged in, let's check something real quick. Chilling summons. Looks like that's kind of the start of the main quest line, huh? Orgrimmar. Vestibule of Eternity. Let's see where this takes me. Probably not where I want to go. Yeah, I think so, Saibu. Currently, our guild, one of our healers is wanting to reroll tank, and we got another guy that wants to definitely stay tank. So, I'm getting edged out. They're rubbing me out. Alright, where's the dang teleport to Moonglade? There you go. I kind of want to, I don't know if they have this set up on beta. I think they might have stuff more partitioned off. So it's like, hey, just test the Kyrian stuff, just test the Nightface stuff. But I'd kind of like to get a holistic view of it if I could. I'd like to kind of see, like, from the starting zone, like, how are they going to introduce these new Covenant abilities? How are they going to introduce all this kind of stuff? So that's why I am going to Moonglade, where I thought there was a portal to Orgrimmar. Is there not? Do I not have my Emerald Dreamway unlocked for being a druid? Probably not. It's the only way to fly to Thunder Bluff. I don't really waste all that much time. Could I just manually fly to Orgrimmar? Would that be too crazy? I need to get my auto walk keybound. Key bindings for movement. Toggle auto run. Blammo. What was our flight speed on this character? I can't even tell. Ah. Feels pretty slow. 310. No, we're good. All right. For some reason, it gave me a Warfront quest as soon as I logged in. I'm going to abandon that. Like I said, I just want to see, as much as it's possible on the beta, what is the starting experience like from start to finish. Is there anything else with the UI that I can check out in the menus and stuff that's new? Character info. They changed the character sheet. Well, I guess we're seeing the stat squish here, so I don't know how much you guys are familiar with what's planned for Shadowlands, but we are getting a level squish. We're going back to level 60 being the max level instead of the current 120. So we are starting off at level 50 here. We got a bunch of item level 75 stuff. Still feels like they're going to inflate that really fast. I've never really understood that. They've done level squish, not level squishes, this is the first time we've had level squish, but they've done item, like, stat squishes, that's what we're trying to say. They've done stat squishes because they didn't want players to be doing, like, 5 million mega damage with a fireball, you know? But they always inflate the stats so crazily. Like, I get the idea of, like, why you want an item level squish, why you want stat squish, all that makes sense to me. But it's just like the Thanos problem, right? Thanos is like, the universe is overpopulated. I've got to take out half of all living creatures in order to balance it. Well, no, because you're still going to have exponential growth after that. It's going to get overpopulated again, right? You have to change the progression. So just squishing stuff to these low-level numbers really doesn't mean anything if you keep on increasing things hugely. Like if you keep on increasing people's numbers by 25% every raid tier, you know? So I don't know what that's looking like yet in terms of the squish, but just off the front, what they've given me for my gear here doesn't give me a lot of hope on that front, because I'm level 50, right? So you would expect, like, oh, you're level 50, your item level gear would probably be around 55 if it's really good, maybe 60 if it's really good. But these are blues, and they're all item level 75, right? So I'm already kind of hitting above my weight hugely at just this low level leveling gear. So that means by the time I hit level 60, I'm going to be decked out in what? Like full level 100 gear, and then the first raid tier is going to bump that up to 125, and then it's going to be 150, and it's going to be 200. And once again, we're going to have that same problem, just like the exponentially increasing power just doesn't really work for the game. But look how pretty my flying lion is, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I just... Ooh, getting disconnected from beta again. I've had this happen before. Is it going to tell me no servers are available? Oh, looks like we're good. All right. So yeah, like I'm a fan of the squish on paper, but if it's not fixing the underlying systems of the game, like the major problems, and it just means that like, you know, next expansion we have to have another level squish, then I don't know, like these things are not surprising, right? Like if you have any kind of understanding of just like basic mathematics, you can look at it and say like, hey, this is going to be a problem 2 expansions from now. Why would we not, if we're going ahead and resledding everything, you know, trying to get back to square one, let's build for sustainability in the future. You know, when they made the original WoW, they didn't realize that it was going to be a game that lasted for 15 years and have umpteen expansions, you know. So it made sense they made the game with a certain progression level in mind, and then they had to go and kind of rebuild that over the course of all these expansions. But now I just want to see them like take more of a look towards the long-term health of the game, you know. All right. We are almost to Orgrimmar, so we can start doing this quest line. Ooh, that's a really good question. Space Cadet Murphy on Twitch asks, do you think they could have just removed levels altogether? I don't know. That's a really good question because people have talked about, oh, look at this. This is new. This little, like, waypoint indicator for quests. Huh. Yeah, making a lot more like, I don't know, I guess Destiny or something. You see that? That's crazy. Anyway, to the question about levels altogether, there's a lot of question about like what is the, you know, what is core to the Warcraft experience, right? Like people are really sick of the faction divide right now, and they think that it's hurting the high-level gaming experience. People want to get rid of factions, but Blizzard has just said like, hey, look, no, factions, like that's integral to Warcraft. We're always going to have Alliance versus Horde. We're never going back on that, you know. And I feel like levels are one of those things as well. It's hard for me to imagine an MMO like WoW without levels, because so much of it is tied to... Here, I gotta change my key bindings again because I got my toggle walk run. Where's my movement? Movement keys, toggle something, toggle walk run, should be backspace. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, it's hard for me to imagine like... Yeah, I mean, people have ridiculed WoW as being like a Skinner box because it's all about just like getting that dopamine hit when you level. But realistically, that is a huge appeal of the game to me. So if you didn't have levels and you just had more, you know, you just increased your character's stats or something, I don't know. I think it could work, but like it would need to be handled very, like, you would really have to know what you're doing when you make that decision, right? And I don't really have a lot of faith in the dev team right now. All right. What has happened? All right, so that's a little work in progress. A scene happens, cool. Looks like Alliance and Horde leaders have been kidnapped, and we gotta go save them at Icecrown. I'm gonna sound like a nerdy tool bag, but I don't really like the quest marker. Like, I'm one of those people that liked reading quest text and trying to figure out where to go and stuff, and like I'm not a big fan of waypoints being all on the screen, but I understand that's modern game design. There's no point in trying to fight it, you know. Ooh. Look at that. All right. So we have new, a lot of new UI elements here when it comes to like turning quests and stuff. All right. So it looks like all the Alliance and Horde leaders are out here gathered. The tenuous peace, as always.
I would pay any price to see the banshee impaled upon my blade.
All right, so here we see the Lich King's crown has been shattered. It's pretty cool. All right. Looks like they're missing some voiceover, but we can still see the text here.
You dare speak to me of peace after the atrocities your kind inflicted?
Enough! The war is over. We can ill afford to start another.
We can go through this every time where we learn the Alliance and Horde learn to fight together before the next war. All right, Bolvar.
then the ritual can begin. When the helm rested upon my head, it took all my will to keep its insidious power in check. Many times, I nearly faltered. I could sense a dark presence at the edge of my consciousness. Not Arthas, not Nezu. Something else. It is that very presence I sense lurking beyond the shattered sky above.
I would say this is a pretty cool concept for an expansion. I like the idea of like really getting into the outer reaches of that typical Middle-earth fantasy kind of setting. Like, let's go off into a parallel dimension. Sounds cool.
Will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. Living mortals were never intended to cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return.
The Ebon Blade does not fear death, here or in realms beyond.
The path opens.
Rescue the others. The Banshee is mine to kill. For Ilisar Veranol!
Alright, fall through the portal, crash into the maw. Then we have some sort of scenario, I guess.
The rift. Good. I doubt this mission could succeed without you. No sign yet of the High Priestess. Perhaps she charged ahead into the chaos.
Oh man, this is neat. Oh man, I'm getting big Fade vibes from Dragon Age Origins, right? Oh, this is so cool. I love it. This new glowing quest marker. It's throwing me off. A lot of these changes, I kind of question, like, I don't know, this is like a silly criticism, but like, why? You know, like, the new quest marker is kind of neat, I guess, but all I can think of is that's dev time, right? That's an artist time that could have spent on something else. Like, we could have made a cool new armor set or a new mount or a new pet or something. Like, may not, you know, that, but I'm just saying, like, it feels like they're fixing things that weren't broke already, you know? Like, why do we need to update these icons? I don't know. Maybe it looks better and gets, you know... I think they want the game to feel more modern. They don't want it to feel like a 2005 game. They want it to feel like something that can compete with Destiny and you know, current games of service. Alright, we'll go ahead and start playing balance, just trying to get used to it.
Fight your way out of here. We will meet you ahead.
Looks like the questing experience is pretty typical stuff. You know, you'll have... You gotta click on... click on a certain number of things, kill a certain number of things. That's fine. Once again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm sorry, you're gonna watch me click all my buttons because I don't have any of my key buttons set up.
Regroup with your fellow knights.
Magister.
We will not be far behind.
He's an elite. Probably don't want to mess with him, right? 4 levels higher than me? Okay. think balance is moving back towards like a Warlords of Draenor kind of Eclipse system, where you kind of go between two stages of casting more balance, more nature versus arcane spells. But it doesn't look like the UI really reflects that as much. You kind of get a stacking spell counter here. But I remember there used to be like a little bar that you would move, like a little moon icon back and forth here, and I don't see that.
We will have our revenge!
It's gonna take me a while to get used to that quest icon finder. I bet it's probably in my system somewhere that I can turn it off.
Something first. This clarion will signal the ebon blade to converge on your foe. Use it wisely.
I'm guessing that I, kind of like in Warlords where you unlocked abilities in certain zones, they're kind of bringing that back here, it looks like. Alright, I need to get my stealth on my bars. Where is that? Prowl, here we go. It's one of the nice things about... Oh! That river is no place for living, best to avoid at all costs. Okay. Well, I don't know. Why are you restricting where I can go, game? Come on, let me explore. Let's see if I hit too many mobs here. Let's see if Starfall is worth using, Cybe. Oh, it looks like it's going back to the old functionality. It's not something that you put on mobs. It's like something you put on yourself here. You can see that little ring off in the distance. It's moving around with me. Here, let's see if I can get more astral power for it. Still seems like it costs way too much astral power to be really worth anything. But yeah, you see the circle around me. It shows where it is. It's very faint. Kind of hard to see, right? And I guess it does get you an aggro in combat with other things. I don't think we're going to be using very much Starfall, TBH. Alright. Let's use this special ability we just got. Oh, gotta get out of that. Oh boy. I'm actually gonna die in a questing experience here? I might. Where's my regrowth? Oh man. I like it though. Make questing dangerous again. Cool, I can get behind that.
We rally up ahead. Scope. We have done all.
Yeah, I wish I just understood more like about what the priorities of the dev team is, like why they decide some things like are broken and need fixing and some things aren't, you know? Because like I have a whole, like everyone has a whole cadre of things they think is wrong with the game right now, you know? And a lot of those Blizzard has just like decided not to address at all. But some things like, you know, making Starfall point-based area of effect again, like I don't think anyone was really asking for that necessarily. And they're just like, hey, why don't we make Starfall like old Starfall? I don't know. It's like, no, we just want it. Its current iteration is fine. Just like make it usable in terms of like its tuning and damage, you know? It's just weird to be at a stage where, like, I remember watching the game progress, and so from classic to Burning Crusade. It was kind of like, all right, we recognize there are these problems with the quality of the life of the game, so we want to make these changes in order to address those problems. And then they decide to repeal those changes, and then they decide to bring those changes back. Like, to watch the cyclical thing kind of is weird.
We are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention.
Am I stealthed right now?
Keep an eye out for
Is this what it looks like when the bird form is stealthed? Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be suspicious.
Let's not engage that behemoth. I doubt our weapons could penetrate its armor plating.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. This is such a sassy walk. Watch me do my little walk down the catwalk. Oh, man. Alright, laying low, keeping low profile. I feel like I should have some indicator that I'm stealth. Like, I should be half invisible or something, right? I don't know. I just... I feel like I'm hearing the Tom and Jerry, like, plucking on the strings as I'm sneaking around.
The work of our friend, the Lord Admiral. The conflict seems to move in this direction. We should follow the trail before it grows cold.
Ah, nice pun there, High Lord Jerry and Mograine. Oh, I guess these guys can see me. Because I'm not really stealthed. Sorry, I'm playing terribly because I don't know any of these buttons. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
More of
suspicious.
Lady Proudmoore's handiwork. It would be unwise to break the enchantment. Let's move along.
Oh, looks like Jania is out here, huh? Oh, whoa, these guys look sick, dude.
The Lord Admiral is truly formidable. We've bested one of these monstrosities.
Look at this guy, Sarat the Gluttonous. Oh, I want to fight
What's
him.
that up ahead?
Actually, you know, we are testing stuff, right? So why not test?
I hope our allies didn't end up in the belly of that thing. I suggest we try not to get eaten.
I'm gonna get eaten, bro. I actually want to see what happens if you die here, since we're supposedly already in the death realm. Like, where is it gonna take me? Man, I'm kicking this thing's ass right now. This roar should do it, right? He's got to do some kind of AoE thing. I think the problem is that Darian Mograine is tanking for me. Do I have access to Growl? I do. Haha! I'm tanking him. Oh, he taunted back. What a jerk. Let me tank. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright. What happens if you die? You just go straight back. You just instantly respawn. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh man. Oh man. Don't be suspicious. 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 Look at the stupid animation. Oh man. Oh man. This is good. This is real good. Sneak, 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 sneak. I love Raptor Sneak. Leave me alone, man. I'm laying low. I'm sneaking.
Up ahead, it's Lady Proudmoore.
Hey girl, what up?
Looks like we've secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade to advance.
A single spark. Thank the light you found us. We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
The Alliance will endure. We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
Something's flying at us from above.
Where?
They found us. Be ready.
Oh no, these are bad angels. Hey, sweetie. Yep. They were not as ready as you thought they'd be? Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fate. Your chains will be eternal.
Oh, I'm about to die again.
We're overrun. I'm getting us out of here. I left some mirror images behind to keep them distracted. The illusion won't hold for long. Hurry! We all have our ghosts. There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice. Well, there goes our luck.
You will not evade our grasp, mortals.
Knights, secure the cave. We'll hold off these fiends.
Does he know how QD is?
So much for remaining unnoticed. Let's hurry. We should stick together.
What
Our
did Thrall
enemies here
mean
could
by slip
overwhelm
past
any
them
one of
again?
us alone.
We've escaped before.
Indeed. I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in a cage.
Just you.
Inside this
You're a
cave
very good
before.
background to my stream.
We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just doing some beta streaming right now. I do want you to say that. Come if right at the mic, ideally. So I guess empowerments work like they do right now. Like when you get a spell empowered, it really wants you to cast that spell. I can't tell if it's actually like juicing it the way. Beta. Yeah. Welcome to beta. Oh, Ben's watching. By the way, I wanted to tell you.
We should stick
Beta Ben.
Our No, I have not.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I don't, we'll see if you liked it.
Ahead of us. She vowed to
This
find
cool barbed wire
Zalon's
tree.
runner at any cost.
He says howdy.
It is troubling. An ancient ritual infused her with incredible
Your
power.
cell awaits
And it may be
me.
growing
The
beyond her
jailer has
ability to
plans for
contain it.
you.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes them all.
Yeah, look what Celestial Alignment actually does here.
Yours are insignificant. They will all end up in chains.
Not if we end you first.
Oh man, get a load of this dialogue. Ben wants you to know that your comment was great.
I need to target something first.
to resist.
In here.
Alright, Celestial Alignment. Bodies aligned, maintain both eclipses, granting 15% critical strike chance. Yeah, so I guess there's no reason to alternate between spells once you eclipse, right? Use whichever one you want, since it's got double eclipse.
When you first arrived, I wasn't sure if you were even real, or if you were just another illusion meant to torment us. I was beginning to lose hope that I'd see anyone from our world again.
Where'd Jaina go? Oh, here she is.
I will do what I can. I will never forget. Control your power. Or it. Very well. Where to begin? Denizens call this realm the Maw. From what I have gathered, it was intended as a prison for the most foul, irredeemable souls that ever existed.
Stay hydrated, homies.
Indeed. And one of their tormentors, and ours, is Sylvanas Windrunner. It seems she has made a powerful ally. The Shades whisper of someone called the Jailer. The true
Be the
battle
Jailer.
lies ahead. The Jailer rules this realm. We know little about him, but it's clear he has taken a special interest in us. He has personally overseen our treatment here. Whatever this Jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well. For any of us. The way forward will not be easy. I caught glimpses of Bane and Anduin during my attempts to break free. They live. That's all I know for certain. But I have found no means of leaving them all. I can only manage to teleport short distances. This nightmare feels inescapable.
Countless souls are now pouring into this realm. Some have been here for untold ages. Perhaps one of them knows a way out.
I can scarcely imagine the horrors such spirits have endured. I fear there's nothing left of them to save. They manifest as malevolent shades that wander the darkness. I doubt they'd willingly help us. A long road
Knights
lies
of the
before
Ebon
us.
Blade have ways to compel the dead to speak. If we seize one of them, we can extract its secrets.
Be careful who you trust.
Ah, the old beat up a mob until it's ready to be dominated quest.
Use the helm while it's weakened.
Pain, torment, oblivion. Agony, eternal despair.
Are you whispering to me? think what you have is really good, especially in the upper part. If you want, you might go lighter on the bottom, because it was kind of lighter at the bottom, going to darker at the top, but...
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, there you go. You nailed it. Okay, I'm starting to understand how I'm supposed to play this character now. So every 2 of one spell empowers the other spell for a few seconds, and then you use Star Surge to keep that eclipse going longer. So I've just been kind of using Star Surge as it currently is, just a random nuke, but getting as many as I can. Instead, you really want to save it until you're in an eclipse state. I got it. Oh wait, this is how many I had to go before I am eclipsed. There we go. Now I eclipse to get even more. Yay. I'm getting it.
Useless. These souls are too fragmented. There must be another way. This target poses a considerable threat. I will signal the Ebon Blade for assistance once we engage it. Ebon Blade, to me! Tear this monstrosity down!
Oh, he done nature like me. I guess the Star Surge thing doesn't extend if I'm under the Incarnation effect.
Now! Bend it to your will!
You cannot bind me. I will.
You're coming with us.
What would you ask the daughter
Speak,
of the sea?
fiend.
No hope, no mercy.
I know what must be done. Once we find out,
Looks like Thrall's helping me out on this one. Okay, cool. Really nifty architecture. Ooh, look at this, a spike trap. That's fun. I see you, Blizz, trying to get all Bloodborne on us. Alright, alright. What happens if I stand on one of these? Is it instant death?
Last
Probably just
I saw,
damage, yeah.
they were taking him to the tower above. We need to find a way up there. Here.
Place has quite the aesthetic. I like these navigational puzzles. This is kind of neat. I mean, they're not hard at all, but it's something extra fun to interact with in the environment. guess I gotta talk to Jaina.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness. Control your...
Be vigilant.
Ooh, the Afflictor. That's Screech.
You are always welcome in Storm.
Does this guy have a unicorn pet? He does. Look at that.
Too far away.
Lucky. Space Cadet Murphy on the Twitch stream asks, do you level at the same rate in beta as you will when Shadowlands goes live? I think so. I think they are trying to test the leveling rates because they've kind of changed everything. And I think right now they actually want a lot of people to be testing the like level 1 to 60 experience to make sure that that's properly tuned. But yeah, I think you do. So, and as you can see, we seem to be going pretty fast. We've already gone through
I do not have a target.
60% of a level. So... and we're not even done with the starting experience here.
I am out of range.
I think that's pretty consistent with their current design philosophy, where they don't want you to spend, you know, weeks or months getting to max level like old WoW. They want you to kind of, you know, bang it out within a few hours and then play in-game for the rest of it. Did I not loot that key? Thought I enabled auto loot. Apparently I did not. Okay. Need to get a damage counting add-on so I can see how good or bad I'm doing. Let's be real, how bad I'm doing.
Ebonblade forces are positioned nearby. They will defend you.
Looks like we're seeing some mobs stuck in geometry here. I'll let somebody else report those bugs. This is why I'm a terrible beta tester. I probably would have stopped and made a report, except that hunter was killing it.
I need to target something first.
Watching me click my buttons, cause I don't have any keybinds. Ooh, yeah. Check out these cool skyboxes, though. Little cages hanging off in the distance. Oh, I like this place a lot. Alright. You're the big bad dude, okay. Rawr, here's my thing. As far as I can tell, it's a complete waste to cast Star Surge during an eclipse. Maybe not. Well, just don't get the extension benefit. Yeah, you probably still don't want to cap on Astral Power. What, that guy not have a key? Apparently not.
I must get closer. I am out of range.
None of these guys get keys. What's going on?
I require a target.
See, now I'm trying to be economical with my keys because I only need 3 more souls. So I'm making sure I unlock a cage that has 3 souls in it. There we go. Alright. So, back the way we came, huh? Look at that. It's JT Spook. Death Knight. We're here crushing things. Yeah, zipping past everything with our stealth. I deserve fate today. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way, I think. I don't think this has a lot to do systems-wise, but in terms of theme and art style and everything-wise, it looked like, in a lot of ways, Legion was kind of the sequel to Burning Crusade. It was like Burning Crusade 2. And Shadowlands is definitely starting to feel like Lich King 2, right? Like with all the death-themed imagery.
Sometimes we must fight for what we believe in. Victory in the light.
Thank you, champion. I feared I would never be free of those shackles.
We should move quickly. Are you
A
fit
king
to
is
travel?
only as noble as the
A
I will
long
be
road
fine
lies before
once
us.
this place is behind us. Lead on.
The ability to teleport is limited here. But I should be able to open a portal back to my staff's location.
Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend them.
Waystone! Dr. Cauldron! No! Dormant. Broken. Speak your peace. Nothing escapes the maw.
The cauldron it spoke of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Bane is being held captive there. The true battle lies ahead. Be careful who you trust. You're troubled, Thrall. What is it? Agreed. But we have no idea how to find her. We will do our best, but this waystone may be our only means of escape. If there's a way out of the maw, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
Your wretched souls will feed
Oh, look who it is.
darkness.
It's Helia.
Wretched? I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of my Morsworn!
Oh, what is this madness?
Among the souls of the damned!
Keep moving! He has Bane.
The time for dreaming is over. I know what must...
His wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it.
Well met.
I know, I got tossed in the River of Souls.
Loktar.
Big Hercules vibes.
Together, we are strong. Thromkar. For Azeroth. Loktar. Let too far away.
That's a good comment there, Space Cadet Murphy. I would love to get James. You know, I heard James Woods enjoyed voicing Hades so much that like he actually went and voiced it again for the animated series, because Disney likes to do those like spin-off animated series. I think they did one for Aladdin and things like that, where none of the original cast is involved. But James Woods was just like, "Oh yeah, I love playing Hades. Come on, let's go." Alright, cool. We found Thrall and Axe. Good job, Thrall.
Well met. For Azeroth.
Ooh, we're about to level.
This curse is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly. I think he's coming to. Bane, can you hear me?
I thought my end had come. Then you have my eternal gratitude, hero.
Checking the dungeon journal for current mythic content in Battle for Azeroth to see what island level I'll actually be starting at. Looks like 130 is what you'll be starting at if you're a max level mythic raider. Which again just seems like crazy to me, right? Like if you're already starting the expansion at level 60 with item level 130 gear, like it's gonna be insane at the end of the place.
I am Bane, son of Care.
Does this look like uterine lining to you?
It could if you want it to. I think it depends. It feels like it's more uterine if it's vertical than if it's horizontal. Does that make sense? That looks uterine as hell.
That does make sense, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you have an intuition for the inside of a uterus.
We've all been there.
I guess so.
I
Without
wish we had
honor,
more time for you to recover,
have nothing.
but we need to move.
Understood. Lead the way.
I will never forget.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying when other people are doing this quest and they're constantly activating that guy. Alright.
I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
What would you our way out of here? We hope. A single spark can set the world.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight through them all.
My spell will get us past most of his guards, but there will likely be some who can see through it. Stay close. We can't afford to draw their attention. Careful. These eyes can see through my spell.
These giants are cool.
The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion, and it's growing larger.
So many souls pouring into the maw. The dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination. All damned to this place.
To be forged into weapons for the jailer.
Look at his hands.
Stay close.
He's a
My
long-fingered
spell has
boy.
limited range. Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the waystone. We need to reach it before the jailer takes notice.
The waystone was said to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. I can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
Ah, yes, I am, of course, the chosen champion. In all the world of Warcraft, only I can open this gate.
Stormwind honors your service to the Alliance. Safe
When the
journey to
jailer
you.
realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
I think the stone is gaining power.
I wonder what happens if I die here. We're about to find out.
We must stand together if we hope to survive. Hold your ground.
Looks like you just start right back over here.
Hold the line. The waystone must finish charging.
I'm sure there's no way to actually fail the quest, right?
Target something first.
Yeah. Tanks? Can you taunt?
I need Monarch first.
Did I just cast regrowth on moving? What the hell? What the hell indeed? That's a pretty huge change, right? Am I insane? Or I guess maybe it's only while I'm in an eclipse I can do that?
We must stand together
I
if
gotta
we
play
hope
around
to
more with
survive.
that. What was that?
Hold your
Was it a
ground.
totem that Thrall gave me?
It's nearly charged. Do not falter.
I require a target.
Yeah, it must have been like Thrall dropped a Spirit Walker totem.
I require a target. Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the waystone has stopped charging.
The stone responds to you, champion. Try to activate it while we hold off the jailer's army.
Alright. So it looks like the intro experience gives you exactly one level.
An agent of the Maw is attacking Oribos. Defend the Arbiter!
Alright, so we have Orgrimmar portals. Man, this place is cool. Actually reminds me of like the Dreamweaver's homeworld from Spyro. Oh, this is so neat. Check this out. It's the world between worlds, huh? Alright, so opening experience takes about an hour, gives you a level. I think it's going to take a lot longer on launch day because it looked like all the players are going to be funneled into one zone fighting for the same mobs, right? So that'll be a nightmare.
Well met. We must bring them to the Overseers at once.
It's Cube City. Check this place out. This is neat.
You say that so much, I don't believe it.
It's so neat. We'll continue with our questing experience in a second, but first I want to explore a little bit. This place is trippy as hell and super cool. Did I get anything special for leveling up? I don't think I did. No new talents or anything. Oh, this guy got a flaming head? What? What? Check out these flaming headed robots. These are cool. We are on a nature walk. These are some new armor sets. Those are neat. Cool metaphysical mumbo jumbo. Let's see if they updated the dungeon journal at all. Dungeons for Shadow. They have, it looks like. Ooh, I can see some of the transmog. Neat. Doesn't look like they have the character models in. Ooh, that's fun. Looks like an orb, again from Spyro. All I can compare things to is Spyro. That's right. I have a taste. Ooh, check that out. Looks like these are placeholders, most likely. Maybe not. Alright, so you can see we're starting with 8 dungeons. 1 raid, Cathalnathria. Shrekwing.
Shrek?
That's what I hope we all call it. It's actually called Shriekwing, but I'm hoping that players decide to start calling it Shrek.
You only have that much influence in this world before you die.
Yeah, I hope that I can get Shrekwing to trend. Alright. So if you notice, this is something that I'm a little concerned about, but we'll see. It could be a good thing. Shadowlands. Legion. How many dungeons we got? We got 3 by 4. That's 12. We got 13 dungeons in Legion. Cool. How many dungeons we got in BFA? Well, we got 11 dungeons. Okay, all right, that's neat. Shadowlands, 8. Right, so Shadowlands is actually going to have fewer dungeons than any other expansion since they've introduced M+, right? Now, I know that here in Legion, 3 of those were added after launch. The, Return to Karazhan and Sea of Triumvirate and Cathedral Patrol Knight. BFA, same story. We had Mechagon and... was Mechagon the only thing added? Mechagon was the only thing added, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, wow. But yeah, like I said, we're looking at fewer dungeons than ever before. So what I hope that means is that every one of those dungeons is going to be super well tuned. So like one of the problems we've had in BFA is that Freehold is a super easy dungeon. You can always time like a plus 25 of that, no problem. And King's Rest is always a super hard dungeon, right? Or Siege of Browse is a super hard dungeon. Like that was the thing, is we had really free, easy, gimme dungeons like Atal and Freehold. And then we had really hard dungeons that nobody ever wanted to do, like Shrine, Siege, King's Rest. So I'm hoping by having fewer dungeons, that means they'll have more time to really fine-tune those and make sure every single one is tuned properly and not just a pain to slog through. But we'll see. Obviously the downside, or the worst outcome, would be that they have fewer dungeons than ever and they're still not balanced worth a flip, and now you just have less dungeons to run and things get older faster, which sucks. All right, I'm still checking things out. All right, so this is the main hub city, it looks like. We're gonna learn. I don't have engineering yet. I guess I gotta train that. Blamo. I'm playing Horde right now. I'm going to make some Alliance test characters. Just to play something different than what I'm playing on live. But my initial test character, I wanted to kind of closely match my live character as much as possible, so I can kind of get an idea of how things are going to work and kind of start planning progression for it. But, alright, so engineering can give us the Holy Hand Grenade of Ardenweald. Okay, that's fun, but it'll be useless. Alright, we make stuff. Shadowland mine. Okay. Again, all these explosive things are going to be pretty much useless. Nobody's going to use those. They never do. I'm trying to see if we can make anything fun. Alright, so we get belt enchants, looks like. But I guess I don't know what the cooldown on that is. No, a teleport. That's nice. Oh, in a random direction. That seems worthless. Alright, so none of those are great. Looks like we get a CC ability. On a 3-minute cooldown. Oh, interesting. So we have reagents we can use to help craft new armor with new abilities. That's pretty cool. Increases swim speed, complete world quest, increases primary stat. Kind of worthless. Okay, singularity. That's pretty fun. Ah, superheroic landing boots. That's pretty nifty. Of course, the wormhole generator, that will be useful. Ranged weapon enhance. Cool, cool, cool. Goggles. And a pet. Nifty. Alright. Pretty standard stuff for engineering. Doesn't look like we have any must-haves yet. What about alchemy? Ooh, I love these flowers. Poison cure, okay. Can't be used in instances, worthless. Got it. Juice potions. Weapon oil is coming back. I do remember hearing that. Okay. Invisibility pots. This one might be usable in instances. Doesn't say it's not. All right. Okay. An armor potion. Mana potion. That's kind of interesting. A spell that makes you cast, or a potion that makes you cast spells with health instead of mana. That's kind of cool. Alright, so lots of fun new potions. And cauldrons and stuff. Cool. Nifty. Oh, I can't use my mount here, but I can use my cat form, which makes me run faster. Ooh, a bank. Guild bank. Nifty. Oh, this must be where you get your weekly chest. Okay.
Do you think what's happening is stupid?
I don't think what's happening is stupid at all. I really like what you're doing. This makes me happy.
You can still see the whole moon behind the way it was.
Yeah, exactly. You could see that silhouette there. I really like what it's doing, babe. Why do you not think what it's doing? I know you do, and then once you step away, you realize you're great. Rune Carvator.
Get on with it. There's work to be done.
Oh, nope. Not sure what that is yet. We're not going to mess with it. Alright, let's see. Space Cadet Murphy says they might also wait to release more when they understand the systems they're implementing. Yeah, that's also a pretty good point there. Yeah, I did get a beta invite for Battle for Azeroth, but I didn't really do much with it. I kind of just logged in once. And I was like, oh, this is neat, and then left. Oh, look at all these cool, cool mounts and stuff here at the bazaar. It's fun. Oh, they have a barbershop. A creature collector. I wonder if this is like where we can trade pets and stuff for other pets. Anyway, yeah. 7 Maldraxian wildlife, amazing. Yeah, BFA. I didn't really make use of my beta invite. So this is like the most in-depth beta testing I've ever done for a game. So I don't really know what that's like. You know, what kind of features and what kind of development time frame you can expect. Which is kind of hard because you're kind of trying to test and give feedback while also not being completely sure what's still up in the air. You know, a lot of times they'll tell you, hey, this is a placeholder, don't worry about it. But sometimes you'll be like, well, why didn't this quest have fireworks? I thought it should have fireworks. You know. Alright, looks like this is for a trading game, probably. Okay, let's continue with our main quest. Oh, look at these cool little sigils. These are really neat, huh? I like them. Looks like everyone in the Shadowlands is a big fan of that crazy S that you drew in middle school, huh? That's like half the architecture here, is that.
Did you ever have...
No.
I know.
Looks like there is an inn here. Let's go ahead and set our Hearthstone. All these spooky ghost boys. And crazy S's.
We were doing 2 paintings at one time.
What? Is that legal?
I don't know. I'm done painting my uterus, though. You want to see it?
Oh, that's really good. That's super good. Oh, I found a downstairs level. Where does this go? Again, it's for a trading deal. Low key fuck 2020. Oh, look at this little dude playing the harp. How neat is this? Love these spooky ghost boys. Alright, where is... There's supposed to be a place with a flight path, but it's above us? I'm not seeing any stairs going anywhere. Any stairs going upwards anyway. Alright, that's where I just came from. Okay, alright. Let's continue with our questage. Oh, maybe if I take this teleporter, huh? Seems like it. Ooh, somebody's got their little spirit form from the Ardenfield Covenant. Take you up to the Ring of Transference. Okay. This technically counts as outside. So I can mount. Cool hallways. Aha. Where's this flight path go? Oh, so you can actually fly to all the different areas. Can you fly, or does it just teleport you? Oh, you take off on one of these little worms. Look at that. Ooh, I'm going into space, y'all. Oh, warp speed! Warp speed! Oh, this is so neat. It's like sliders. You can see other people sliding too. How cool is this? Alright, and that's that flight path that we initially unlocked. Alright then, alright. I'll take it, I'll take it. I wonder if it takes the same amount of time to fly back. Looks like you fly back on a griffin. Right, Space Cadet, for sure. I guess the griffins can fly through TARDIS world as well. That's pretty cool for a load screen. That's so neat. Alright. Now let's see what happens if we take this gate to Ardenweald. It's gonna be another portal thing. Yeah. Send me off the same way.
I feel done for tonight.
You've done good, babe.
Thank you.
You've done so good. I guess we probably should wake Hemsworth up soon and take him out before he, like, gets his sleep schedule fucked up. You think so? Yeah. Man, I'm having a really fun time on beta, but too bad we have a dog. Yeah, hi there, Daddy, on the YouTube stream. We are pretty new to beta streaming. Oh man, this is so cool. Oh man, how rad is this, man? Check this out. Alright, looks like there's no way for me to get back unless I hearth. Good thing I went ahead and set my Hearthstone. Yeah, check this out. Yeah, for those who are just joining us on our beta journey, I am intending to stream quite a bit more. Oh man, this forest is amazing. I definitely live here now. Oh, look at the little flying things. Oh, this is so neat. Yeah, I'm planning on streaming a lot more of the beta. During the daytime, I raid on retail, but we're going to try to get a lot more going on in the afternoons and evenings. How cool is that? Alright, we're continuing to test out the questing and starting experience. Still haven't done much in the way of setting up to test our class abilities or anything yet. We're kind of just stumbling through our class at the moment.
Every attendant in Oribos is taught that the maw is unbreachable, that the Malevolent souls within must seal the way for all eternity.
Oh, looks like there's a banished one in the maw. I'm guessing that's the real big bad of the expansion.
Is this mortal worthy of such an audience? They may prove to be an agent of the jailer.
So it looks like this is
Blessed be
the
her voice.
Covenant choosing area. So you can kind of see their representatives, the Vinthiers over here. And Maldraxxus. Bastion, which is one of the ones I was considering. They have a very pretty aesthetic. But I think Night Fae is what I gotta go for. Yeah, that's pretty. The Goblet of Fire! Alright, let's follow this guy. Too busy looking around. Whoa. Whoa. So this is like the Judge of the Dead, huh? Alright, cinematic, cool. Alright, cinematic. Me creating a tether from Azeroth to the Shadowlands. Cool. Oh dang, it's Bolvar, friends.
You seek to open a doorway back to the realm of the living? Oh dear. Oribos is crowded enough with so many brokers arriving every day.
As you wish. Champion, please confirm where our acolytes should open the portals.
I have opened countless portals in my lifetime, but never one that connected two planes of reality.
Alright, we've bridged the worlds. That probably is a good stopping place for the night. Ugh, I want to keep going, but yeah, I do need to go play with my puppy. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. We will try to keep on streaming, like I said, mostly in the afternoon, evening, probably for beta. Catch y'all on the flippity flip.